Hey, good evening, everybody. Vandal6Actual here. It is Friday night. We are back live on Twitter. I did it again. Back live on Twitch. Gonna do that just about every time. Those two names are a little too similar for my liking. But yeah, we are back here live on Twitch. It is our first broadcast as an official Twitch affiliate. So we have all of the fun stuff available to us now on here. We've got subscriptions, we've got bits, we've got emotes, we've got loyalty badges, everything that you can think of, the hype train, all sorts of fun stuff. So a couple of things really quickly before we get into the game, which I'm actually going to go ahead and get fired up while we are talking here. So I said this before, things like subscribing, cheering with bits, tipping, none of those things are ever required. They're definitely a great way to show your appreciation, and I very much appreciate those things, but none of that is ever required of you. This is here for your enjoyment, and I hope that you enjoy the time that we get to spend together here on Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights. But None of that stuff is ever required. But if you do feel like you want to do those things, more than welcome to go ahead and do it. If you've got any questions about anything, ask, let me know. If I can't answer it right away, I'll go ahead and find the answer for you. But with that said, let's go ahead and have some fun tonight. We are going to go back to Grounded tonight. We've been doing 7 Days to Die, peppered in a few other things. We did Grounded last Wednesday. And the plan going forward was to do that every Wednesday. But it just so happened that our 7th stream, the stream that was going to get us to the affiliate level, happened to be this past Wednesday. And I wanted that to be a 7 Days to Die stream just because that's kind of that's been my bread and butter. It's been what's gotten me to this point between both Twitch and YouTube. So I wanted to kind of show my gratitude to 7 Days to Die, to the Fun Pimps for putting out such a great game that was able to get me here, that I decided to swap the Wednesday and Friday games for this week. So we're going to go into play some Grounded tonight, and it is loading up right now. If you are out there in chat land, please, 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 as always, say hi. Let me know that you're out there. Let me know who I'm talking to. We're going to go ahead and have a lot of fun here tonight, but most of the fun is the conversation. It's the interaction with you guys, and it's the interaction between y'all who are out there. So if you're out there, say hi. I would love to know who I'm chatting with right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get this game loaded up here. And I would like to know, while we're waiting for this, how has your week been? It's Friday night. The weekend's coming. What have you been doing? What have you been up to? And how'd the week treat you? And what are your plans for the weekend? So go ahead and drop that in chat. I'd love to hear from each of you. And get the game rolling here. And we have another beverage of choice tonight. Tonight, it's the same brand that we had previously. It was Foothills Brewery. This is Seeing Double. It's a double IPA, my favorite style of beer. And again, I'm not paid by them, not sponsored by them. Just happens that I have a 12-pack of a mixed 12-pack from them. So that's why I keep having Foothills Brews. But yeah, come on in and kick back and let's have some fun here. All right, so let's flip over to the game here real quick, and let's see, turn on the audio and get the game rolling here. Let me know how the audio balance is, if there's any issues, and we'll correct those as we need to. All right, so we had just finished building a very basic base, and there goes my torch. So I think we're going to have to make another one of these torches here, because I don't think we have any more made. I don't believe so. So let's see, torch. We don't really need it right now, and we don't have any dry grass chunks, so we're gonna have to do something about that anyway. But so we started to get our base built here. Hey, we got an ant over there. So let's hey there, buddy. Come back. It's just one of you. I want to kill you. Yeah, you're gonna run away. All right. Well, we need some dry grass here anyway, so let's go ahead and hack this down. And sorry, I'm just flipping over here to be able to see chat a little bit better. All right. So, once again, if you're out there, say hi. I want to know who I'm talking to and who is in here visiting with us tonight. So. All right, get some more dry grass. There we go. And let's roll back home. And okay, so we got some more mushrooms right here. I believe they're sprouting new ones, so that's going to be good for food. What is that? It's a weed, okay. So, okay, so I was informed that as far as the dewdrops on the underside of grass go, we've been throwing stones and, like an idiot, the occasional piece of grass, or a piece of grass, the occasional axe as well, trying to get those dewdrops from underneath the blades of grass. I was informed that you can hit those blades of grass with your axe, and it will it'll knock the dewdrop off. So why is that we're having such a hard time coming down? There we go. A little bit more dry grass. Alright. Let's see if we can get back over to our lean-to here. If I can remember where it is. It's right over here, I believe. Isn't it? So easy to lose track of where you are on here. Looks like it should be roughly this way. We definitely went the wrong way. But, alright, so there's some more plant fibers. Alright, we are very thirsty, so, it looks like pretty doggone hungry too, so let's see if we can find some. We've got stuff to eat. We've got these mushrooms that we picked up. So that's not the end of the world. The hunger isn't. But, there's another ant. Let's see here. Come back here. There we go. So what did we get? So we have our spear is almost busted now. What did we pick up from that guy though? We have let's see, our inventory. We got mandibles and some parts. So all right, let's see if we can get another one here. He should be almost dead now. There we go. Picked him back up. Alright, our health is definitely down.
I'm not picky.
So, we'll eat some more mushrooms here and get a little bit of that health back. Which way are we running now, though? Again, it's really easy to get turned around and lost. I'm not going back to those backpacks at the moment. Which way am I headed? Okay, back this way. Yeah, that looks right now. Alright, so we got ourselves a glider. And anything I can drop right now that I don't need. Oops, inventory. Well, we got spoiled meat, but I don't want to get rid of it at the moment. So let's go ahead and get back home and we can drop a few things off back here. And keep looking for a drop of dew. Because we are very thirsty at the moment. In fact, we are almost dangerously thirsty at the moment. Ay. Keep going the wrong way, though. There we go. This is the right way. So, look for the dewdrops. What do we have? Hey, Panda, how are you, buddy? So, I'm looking for a dewdrop on the underside of the grass right now, because I am probably going to die of thirst in a moment. Let's see. So, what do we have? Just subscribe. Oh, dude! Thank you so much, man. That is awesome. First night available, and we've already got a subscription. Ladies and gentlemen, my first subscriber, Divine Panda. My good buddy. Thank you, buddy. All right, let's see here. Put these down here for now, because I thought I could eat those. No, that's the sap. Never mind. That's not the, Oh, I'm about to die here. I'm desperate for fluids. Hey, Viking. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. We are just getting started, and I am just trying to find a little bit of water before I kick the bucket. Again, haven't died yet tonight, but I've only been playing for, what, like 5 minutes? Dew is supposed to be pretty plentiful, and I would think very plentiful in the morning, but I am just not seeing it. Let's see. Honeydew. Can I do that? No. All right, what can I drop here? What can I drop? I think we're going to... Okay, so... Let's see. 8... is it G? How do you drop these things? I don't even remember. I cannot remember how to drop stuff. Just drop it right there. Did that do it? Nope, that didn't do it. There we go. I can just do that. Drop it. All right. So pick up the honeydew and eat the honeymoon. Honeymoon. Honeydew. Same thing here.
Tastes good.
Oh, stupid gnat. You want a piece? Come on. I'll give you the whole thing. All right. You want a piece of me? My best Jerry Stiller impression, which is pretty bad. One of the best moments from the entire series of Seinfeld. All right, we got any Seinfeld stuff out there? Need me some V6A badges. All right. Hey, well, I just put those badges together today. I mentioned last broadcast that we were looking at that whole concept of the what is it? The Vandal unit, basically, is how we were going to do it. And are they mad at me? They had red eyes. They looked like they were upset. All right, they're just running around. Oh, come on, Nat. Get away. I don't claim to be good at this game. I've only played it one other time, so. All right. Still low on water. Still haven't found enough, but that honeydew definitely helped. If you see it, shout it out in chat, because I sure don't. But yeah, I was saying, so we got that whole unit concept, the Vandal unit, keeping with the military theme of my name on here. And so what I did was I had that Vandal unit patch that's on stickers and hats and stuff out in the merchandise store, which if you're interested in some merchandise, you can always go ahead over to the store and take a look at what we got over there. And took that patch and turned that into the loyalty badges, actually. So some pretty cool stuff there. And you'll see it change from month to month. And the emotes are not very good. I don't claim that they're very good, but they're basically my face with cartoon features added to them, or added to it. So yeah, you'll see those things in the emotes. In fact, Panda, you can go ahead and see that first one right now. All right, we're running back toward home now. Cannot find any water. Well, I mean, I could just drink the stuff that's in the puddles, but that'll get me a good bit sideways and make me even more hungry. So, trying not to do that. It can't be this hard to find a drop of dew in a yard full of grass, but apparently it is. Apparently they just don't exist. All right, well, while I'm here, I'm going to grab some more mushrooms. Inventory is full. Not a problem. I need to eat them anyway. All right, so how are you guys doing tonight? Tell me about your weeks. I know we interact all the time on Twitter, but tell me one interesting thing that happened to you this week. We'll start there. While I try and find some water. I feel a whole lot more comfortable doing this when it's 7 days because I actually know what I'm doing in there. In here, I still feel like I'm completely lost. And if you see the way that I'm wandering around, you can tell that I'm completely lost. So I look about exactly how I feel. Is there water right there that I could actually scoop up? Can I?
I can't really describe how terrible this tastes.
I don't care. because I've got mushrooms I can eat. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to rehydrate from the puddle, and then we'll use the mushrooms. But as I was saying, when I first started off here, we got this far, and then I found out that I didn't find out, I kind of realized that there's ways to put this on level ground. And I saw Mental Ninja and a friend of hers working on this, and kind of tipped me off to how that would work. So I'm going to put a lot of this stuff into the storage container, because right now we're just holding a whole bunch of stuff that we don't need. But let's see, am I wearing this? I must be wearing it right now. Let's see, we got the nose there, the spoiled meat. What was this one? Mite fuzz. All right. And acid gland. Yeah, we'll say that looks like an acid gland. We won't say that it looks like a container built into the male anatomy. All right. So apparently I have 2 of these gliders, so I don't need them both, but we'll hang on to them. And let's see. I can put those in there for now. Okay. So let's get out of the inventory. So I want to kind of level this out, build it up onto level ground. I want to continue with really the same footprint here, but I think we need to change the way that we were doing this. So what we're going to do is, so let's see, how can I build other stuff? Because there are other options, but I must not have figured out how to do it yet. So we can put out the scaffolding if we want to, and that'll give us, that'll let us go onto a level surface here and just kind of build the house up if we want to. But I do want to start kind of knocking out these walls and stuff. So let's put this guy in here, and we'll put another one right there. And we can't put one there because we got the storage container there. Put this guy here. And here. And there's something in the way, probably the doorway that's blocking it right here. So, alright, back to chat really quick. See, I usually see them on the ground, but usually gross and makes you hungry, I think. Yeah, so far that's what I found puddles here. I just need to actually find some of the so I need to see wheat stems. So I need to find the ones that are actually up on the undersides of the blades of grass. And they're supposed to be all over the place. And I've found like a grand total of 4 or 5 of them so far in all that I've done in here. So it has not been as easy for me as apparently it's supposed to be. So, oh well. We'll make do with what we can here, and trying to find some weeds that I can knock down. I need something better than what I've got to take these big, thick, woody weeds down. But I can take down dandelions and that sort of thing. So, like right here. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, we are way low on health right now. Eat a few more of these mushrooms. I don't know how to bring the health back up. How do you do that? Anybody know? That's the interesting thing that happened. Oh, snap. I got to play Warframe with Eli and Needy, and it was an amazing experience. I bet that was. Eli is so much fun to watch. And he's so calm and generally quiet while he's playing, but just has that absolutely awesome, understated humor, sense of humor. I absolutely love watching him play. All right, weed stems. All right, so where is our base from here? It's right back this way, straight ahead. Straight over here. I think. Is that the baseball? There's the baseball, so it is going to be right around the corner here. Right up here. So we can build our first scaffold, or at least most of our first scaffold. I think it's 3 that it requires here. 2? Yeah, it takes 2. So we'll build that and build that. Need some more stuff. So this is going to hopefully allow us to put a floor on the top of that, basically, and then build up from there. That's really what the goal is here. So, hey, Cool Speedy, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you very much for dropping in. We're just playing some Grounded tonight. I'm sure you've probably seen it with pretty nearly everybody in the Twitch gaming space having played it over the last week and a half. This is the second time that we've been in here doing this, so hope you enjoy it. Hope you stick around and watch for a while. Join in the chat. That's my favorite part of all this, is getting a chance to interact with people. So let's see. You have the right mindset for building, but you can unlock the floor block without the need of scaffolding. I saw somebody else using the floor block the other day, actually. I was trying to figure out how to go about doing that. But I guess there's something that I've got to analyze over at the dome, the base, the computer, whatever, that I haven't done yet. So I'll have to head back over there and take a look. Alright, there should be more. Can I carry 5 of these at a time? Yes, I can. But only 5. Alright, so back behind the baseball. And let's get back up here. So you unlock with the robot using raw science. Okay. So does that mean that I have to go back over? Or can I analyze in here? What do I... I haven't analyzed these yet, so... Let's see. Sturdy floor, stem wall, windowed, stem wall. Okay. Cool. Keyboard doesn't always seem to work for some reason. Oops. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this out. I haven't played this nearly as much as a lot of other people have. I'm doing this 1 day a week right now, while a lot of people have spent kind of did a deep dive on it. So let's see. You just unlocked 20 raw science. Now you need to get to 1,000 to unlock building blocks with Burger. Okay. So how much do I have? Let's see. I assume that'd be under... Let's see. Spending science, deliver tech chips to unlock items. So deliver the tech chip to Burger. Do I guess that's it right there. Contains a research tech chipset. Okay. And crafting. Okay, 1,160. There it is. Okay, that's where you see it. All right, so... All right, I got to get back over there. I'm trying to bring my health back up. I'm very, very badly wounded at the moment. So, let's see. Fiber bandage. I need 3 plant fibers, and I've got 2, so I can go ahead and make myself a bandage as soon as I go get some plant fibers, which I believe I've got stored away in here. Let's see, that's woven fibers. Sprig, okay. So I don't have it on me at the moment. I just gotta go find some. Stay away, Gnat. I really don't want to right now. There we go. Alright, so let me get inside, get away from the... Well, I thought I'd get away from the Gnat. Never mind. Alright, so basically you guys get to watch a comedy tonight. You get to watch me fumble around this game. Alright. You get to watch me fumble around this game and try to make it look like I know what I'm doing, when in reality I am very far from that. Let's see here. So let's craft this guy. And put that on. Is that going to help bring me back up? Let's see. Make a smoothie station and make smoothies. Smoothies instantly heal a large bit of HP, better than bandages. You have a ton of fiber in your box. I think I was looking at the wrong place. Well, yes, probably. Oh, those are fibers. Of course they are. I was thinking those were the grass planks, but those aren't in the box. Those are sitting down next to the station. Still learning. Still learning. Doing a very poor job of it, but I'm learning. Let's see. So smoothie station. How does one go about making a smoothie station? I can do a roasting spit. Sap catcher. That's interesting. And trail markers. I need to make a bunch of trail markers actually, because I don't have any. So let's grab these, and let's see, trail markers. Oh, I got to do it this way. All right. Scan an acorn top. Okay. Well, let's see if I can find an acorn top. And let's get away from that trail marker stuff right now. I'm not ready to do that. Grab the plant fibers. Where are you? Something hit me. All right, and it's already going to be nighttime again. I need to build a torch then. So let's see. Tools, torch. I need woven fiber, and they're back here. And I guess I could craft them with what I have here, right? Woven fiber. Yeah, I can just go ahead and craft. All right, tools, torch. I need one more. There we go. Craft and equip.
What you got now?
All right. Let's find an acorn top, and I would assume that we're going to find those over this way, toward where the trees are. So, hey, thanks for all the tips. Cool Speed is huge help, because I don't know really well what I'm doing, and apparently I'm very thirsty again. And I've been having the hardest time finding dewdrops on the grass. And the backpacks are over this way. Yeah, I died several times at the hands of the spiders already. That's why I have several backpacks over here. 3 of them, actually. Let's see. If you would like, we can play together, and I can help out. I will take you up on that on possibly... Hey, are you available next Wednesday? Next Wednesday at the same time. Let me know if you're available, and we can do a test run. We can go ahead and do it right here on stream if you want to. Off work Friday and Saturday. Okay, so maybe I'll just push the grounded stuff to Friday again next week, and maybe that'll work better. Maybe we'll do grounded on Fridays, and we'll do 7 days on Monday and Wednesday, and then you can join me next Friday. Does that sound good? From what I've seen, this game plays a whole lot easier. All right, so I need a hammer. I thought I had one. So inventory. There's my hammer. So there we go. All right, take that acorn top. I'm going to go ahead and grab another one while we're over here. All right, acorn bits too. Cool. So what can I do with acorn bits? Well, let's go ahead and scan them and find out. All right, well, we can head back home. I still need to get a marker created so I can find home a lot easier, but we'll have to do that. Let's see. Not sure what'll happen next week, but if I'm free, I will join. Can you do me a favor then? Would you be able to send me a quick email? Contact at v6agamer.com. Send me a quick email so that I can remember that we had this conversation, because I will forget. My day job has my brain occupied most of the time, so I tend to forget things pretty quickly. But if you can do that, that would be really, really helpful. And then I can reach out to you sometime earlier than that in the week. And something's after me, and I don't know what. Something big over there, too. Good grief, what was that? Moving those... That's a... appears to be a spider. So... let's go this way. And... oh, how did I get turned that far? That's not good. Can we come this way and not die at the hands of this thing? I think we're traveling, yeah, more in the right direction now. Let's see. Should actually be pretty close to home now. All right, we are facing right at the dome. Good. Sweet. We're back. So let's scan the acorn top. All right, smoothie station. Sweet. Got that unlocked. And have we scanned the gnat fuzz yet? No, I don't think we have. All right, stuffed gnats. So we already did know that one. So, okay. Bug gut smoothies, isn't it? Doesn't that sound awesome? All right, so... well, for now, we'll just build this down in here, I guess. So... craft. So where is that going to be? Health and snacks, you would think, but apparently not. Meal prep. There we go. Smoothie station. I need grub goop. Okay. We're going to keep going. We're getting there. I just want to unlock that floor block. That'll be really helpful. But, yeah, our health is almost totally gone. We are dying of thirst again. I'm going to kick the bucket soon, so I probably should just stay nearby here, I guess. There's a puddle over here. There we go.
I don't want to understate this, but this is bad.
Yeah, well, that's because you're drinking sludge. But we have enough mushrooms on us right now that we can continue to eat those. Alright, so, once again, who all is out there? I'm very curious as to who else is out here at the moment. Bear with me one moment. I want to do something. Alright, there we go. And we're back. So... How do I unlock that stinking floor? And what is that right there? What is this that I'm looking at? All right, so, well, we got to get back to Burgle. But I would rather go ahead and kick the bucket here if I'm going to kick the bucket, because our health is as far down as it can go. We are basically dead. We are pretty nearly deceased at this point. So eat all the food you have. Working on it. So that thing right there in the middle of my screen is telling me that there's a bug going through my things. Let's see, max your HP with your food. I'm trying. It's just not bringing my HP up at all right now.
I'm not picky.
And I think that's all the food I have is those mushrooms right now. So we're not hungry, but we're going to be thirsty again soon. But I got to get back over to Burgle here. You need full hunger for HP to regain. Okay. I did not know that. I just keep on learning new things. You're a fount of knowledge, dude. Oh, it is. I found it. All right. It's the first dewdrop that we've seen since we came back into the game today. It's pretty bad. All right, and mushrooms. Oops, that wasn't a mushroom. Those are. So let's grab some more of those so we've got some food with us. And keep on rolling over this way. So, abandoned anthill. So our backpacks are all over this way, and the other backpacks are right over here. So we need to get to the Oak Lab. Yep, that's where we're headed. And that is just to the left of those two backpacks. And what was this? The abandoned anthill? Oh, it's just a marker in the yard of some kind. All right, craft a lean-to, and you can sleep through the night and set spawn with them. I've got one actually back by my base. I forgot all about that too. These are all the things that I should know, but that I forget because I would forget where my rear end is if it wasn't attached. All right. Well, keep going this way then. So the giant juice box can drop those water drops, and that also give you hunger. Sweet. I don't want to go in there. That's where spiders live. I have not had good times when there's been a spider anywhere near me, because they seem to just jump right out in the middle of your path. You got nowhere you can go, and you can't outrun them, and as soon as you see one, it's basically, you're already dead. The rest, I need a shovel to dig that up, don't I? You're already dead. You're waiting to catch up to reality. So I don't need sap right now. I just need to get over here to these things. Actually, I might need sap because I don't have anything else to make another torch at the moment. So craft, tools, torch. I need more woven fiber. So let's see, craft. Tools, there we go. Craft it. And didn't equip it. Where are you? I thought I crafted it. Did I not? I did. I have no idea where it went, but I did. Where did it put... Why am I holding acorn bits and sap? They need to be up here. And where did my torches go? This thing is just about dead. So... Why am I not seeing the torches that I crafted? Inventory is buggy. Yeah. So I crafted 2 torches and they both just totally disappeared on me. That's absolutely awesome. I love it. Not really. So let's go ahead and craft some more woven fibers. And come back here to craft in tools and craft and equipped. There we go. And just in case I got to make one more, grab another sap. I mean, I have to say, for an early access game, they have done a phenomenal job with this. And it runs incredibly smoothly, graphically, which is not at all common for something this early in the process. And, you know, they've got the mechanics and the audio and everything really well fleshed out. I really hate doing this at night. Really hate doing this at night. Cool Speedy is now following. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. Let's see. I'm going to go play some games now. Good luck. Hey, thank you very much for all the help. I appreciate it. Oh, and hey, there's my bot. Say hello to Vandal 6 Romeo. Vandal 6 Actual being the commander. Vandal 6 Romeo being my radio operator. So it seemed to be the perfect name for a bot. If you know anything about military call signs, that'll make sense to you. No spiders, no spiders, no spiders. Please, no spiders. Please, no spiders. I'm just trying to get back over to Burgle. That's all. Yeah, this is where I died at the mandibles of a spider not long ago. Seems pretty cool, but actual is better. Yeah, well, actual is real, you know. Romeo's just a character. Let's see here. Map. Where are we in relation to it? So the lab is still off this way. Well, there's a backpack. So let's grab a few more mushrooms here. So we can eat those. And there's another torch. And... Alright, some slime mold stock, whatever. And I can swap out the messed up spear here. So that's cool. And we got mite fuzz. Alright. And gnat fuzz. So we are full on inventory at the moment. That's okay. That is alright. We've got stuff. Alright. Here we go. Oh, there's a spider. There's a spider. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I sure as heck can. Hey, Mr. Motivation. Thanks for dropping in. What's up is I'm trying my best to look like I know what I'm doing and failing miserably at it. Because I do a fantastic job of getting killed repeatedly. That sounds like a spot. What on earth? Is this where I die again? Oh, crap. Spider web, that's not good at all. I am totally stuck here. There we go. I am so screwed. And run! Whew. Not really sure how in the world I'm getting out of this. Ah! Don't know how I managed to not die there. Light them on fire. How do you do that?
Take that, vampire. You know,
So if I just do that, no, it just punches. So, now I've passed the Oak Lab. Well, it's right over here. So how do I get in? I'm running circles around it. I just need to get into it, but I gotta avoid these spiders. Scenting grub activity. Yeah, I need a shovel. I know. I need to get a shovel. Where is the entrance to this thing? I'm turning laps around it. Gotta be up here. There's a spider right there. So... can I go all sneaky stealthy here? Where's all the purple? Supposed to be near that, wasn't it? Oh. Let's see. Hey, Tart, I didn't even see you sneak in. Welcome. Welcome to the first official affiliate broadcast. I'm excited to say that. There's the purple. Oh, it's right in here. I missed it because I was trying to avoid the spiders. All right. We're in. We're safe now. Oh, hey, Captain. How are you? Now we're starting to pile in. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Let's see. Where's Burgle? I got to drop this thing off to him. Where'd you go, Burgle? You're not up that way. You're back this way, aren't you? No, that's locked. You're not down here. There you are.
Hello there. Acting
Let's see.
You know, in prison they call fries chips. Crazy, huh? Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, I'll trade you raw science.
Science. I'd be happy to trade. Bring me more of my lost research chips, and I'll be able to expand.
All right. What did I need? Let's see. Vertical, no. Fortified bases, sturdy wall, palisade gates. No. No, I need the floor. That's what I want. Floor. A solid floor. All right. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take that. So,
Always happy to see a repeat customer.
do you have any work for me?
Requests arrive each day. For each completed raw.
Okay. Let's see. Great Oak Beacon. This is the first work that I've done for him, so this will be new for me here. Great Oak Beacon is but one of many lost sites in this land. Legend has it only ghosts of trail markers left behind by doomed explorers remain. Raise the bones of these structures to reveal them to the realm. All right. And Cloverleaf. Wind carries tales of new resource to examine. Will it bring knowledge of potions, new weapons, or exotic treats onward on our quest to plumb the depths of arcane science? And see, the wilds have been overrun. Do away with this vile plague at once. Hunt and kill 5 aphids to claim your prize. I haven't killed one yet. The little things just kind of make a little funny face at you and tear off. Okay, well, let's go ahead and we'll do this first one here then. So, well, apparently I'm just going to do them all. There, we'll just accept them all. All right, are we back to daylight now? Let's see. I mean, you have no idea how glad I am to be back in AC. Let's see, just sat in. Hey, how is she doing, Tart? How's she feeling right now? Doing pretty well, given everything she painted her nails earlier. She doesn't sound like somebody who enjoys just sitting around and wallowing in self-pity, I assume. Sounds like she's a pretty active and eager kid. Can't do anything there? Okay. All right. Armed raspberry punch. Oh. All right. I've already got one of those guys. So, where do I find these quests? See, complete marker at Great Oak Beacon. Where is Great Oak Beacon? All right, what am I not seeing here? Why am I not seeing the marker for any of this stuff? Do I have merch? Yeah, or are you talking to Tart? You're talking to Tart. Okay, yeah. She also helped me make some of my merch today. Can't keep her down. Those quests kind of suck because you don't see them on the map. So, do I just wander around until I just haphazardly find them? You legit got to go find where the markers go. Alrighty then. Come here, you stupid little aphid. There we go. I finally got one. Oh, crap. Well, let's just stay away from old Spidey over there. And Go into our inventory, see if there's anything here that we can drop. Well, we can eat a whole bunch of mushrooms. We can do that. Well, we can't eat a bunch of them because we don't need a whole bunch of them. All right. Well, we're getting out of here because there's a spider, and he knows where I am. Oh yeah, I'm in a beautiful place right now. I love it here. I so love it here. Can't even take the stuff from the aphids that I killed because my inventory is packed right now. Oh, I want to take the honeydew. Oh well, let's head back toward home. So I gotta set up these trail markers too because this is getting really annoying having to keep going back and forth to the map, and I'm sure it's equally annoying for all of y'all who are watching when I flip back and forth. So, but at least you're getting a good laugh out of it tonight, you know. Hey, look at Vandal. He doesn't have a clue what he's doing. I feel much more at home in 7 days. Give me a first-person shooter. Give me 7 days. Yeah, this whole Honey, I Shrunk the Kids thing, it's a lot of fun, but a little nerve-wracking right now. All right, we should be running, yeah, roughly toward home. So, that's cool. All right, so that straw apparently can give you fluids. All right, here's our little laser box thing. Inventory, spear. There. So, home is not this way, it's this way. Let's see, it's nice to see a clean yard. I mean, I have, let's see, yeah, Jackdaws tucked me into it. Specifically designed my logo with merch in mind, but I want to wait until I have a bigger following. Nice to see a clean yard. I mean, I have 40 different markers up, and it clears everything. I put merch together already just because I'm a former graphic designer. It's kind of one of the things that I just do. So I've got it there. Nobody's bought anything. I don't expect that to happen for a while. I'd love to hear what people think about it, though. So if you want to, you can always go out to the merch store. The link is down in the About section on the page, and take a look at it and let me know what you think of it. I always want to hear what people think. And I need to make another storage container here. Let's see. Where is it? Utilities, storage basket. More woven fiber. So let me grab some more woven fiber out of here. Let's drop these things in here for now. And grab the fiber. All right. Utilities, storage basket, woven fiber, and cloverleaf, which I just put down in here. So let's put those back. All right. I keep jumping out of there and I don't want to. Craft materials, woven fiber, craft. And go back over here now to utilities, storage basket, construct. And we're going to put it right there, right next to this one. And now I can start putting other stuff away. I wish there was a an easier way to move inventory around too. Let's see. Put those there. Put that there. Put the spoiled meat down for now. Pile those up. Put those down. Hang on to those. I don't need all of these axes. Don't need a bunch of them. Just need the one for now, actually. So, all right. Let's see. So, Tart, how have you been today? How's your day gone? How's your week gone? I know everything with dealing with doctors and everything isn't always fun, but how'd everything else go? And anybody else out there chatting, just have at it. Ask me questions, chat with each other. We don't do lurkers around here. Come back here, Ant. Alright, so we got some ant parts out of him. What about... I can't take anything else. Let's see. It's gone pretty well. I'm working towards finishing all my armor in the game. Alright, so... I have a helmet. Why am I not wearing it? I'm trying to figure that out. So, clearly not wearing it, but I must have put it down because I swear I had it. Okay, that would explain why I'm not wearing it. It's not in that one. I thought I made one. I thought I made one. Okay, well, maybe I didn't. Maybe that was the only thing that I couldn't make at the time. So, clover hood. 4 clover leaves. 1. I know I had a clover hood. Weevil nose, gnat fuzz, woven fiber, and stink bug parts. Okay. Mite fuzz and grub hide. I still need to get the grubs. Ant helmet. So I need an ant head, ant parts, and mite fuzz. I have ant parts, I have mite fuzz, but I still need to get a head. And then I need the arm guards and the knee guards. Okay. And so for the clover hood for now, I need 4 clover leaves and woven fiber. All right. So come up here and get ourselves some clover. I have 2, but I need more. I think I need 6, was it? All right, there we go. Well, that should be more than enough. Let's get back over here and craft it. Have you scanned acorn pieces? You know what? I didn't scan the pieces. I scanned the acorn top, but I did not scan the pieces. Let's see. Get those right there. So, thank you for that. Maybe I did. Maybe I already did. Let's see, clover hood, woven fiber. Let's see, craft that. And workbench gear, clover hood. Craft it. Why didn't I equip it? There we go. All right, so that is now equipped. I wish it didn't take up spots in your inventory. That seems a little silly to me. That something I'm wearing takes up a spot in what is essentially my backpack. I meant the actual shell. Yeah, I did scan the acorn tops. I can do the. I want to do the smoothie thing here. Where is that in meal prep? I want to do the smoothie station, but I don't have any grub goop, and I need a shovel before I can do that. And let's see. So, okay, acorn shell. Okay, so no, I didn't do the shell, only the top. I didn't see any shell pieces when I was over there. So I need fiber and acorn shell. All right, well, I guess I'm going back on a another quest back out here. So before I do that, trail markers. I need the clover leaves. I've got them in there already. So what else do I need for the trail markers? And where are they? Is it tools? No. Utilities. Trail marker. All right. Transmits a trackable visual signal so you can find your way back to a location. Sprigs, plant fibers, clover leaf. So I need one more sprig to be able to have enough to make 3 of these things. Okay. So speaking of sprigs, there we go. So trail marker. Oops. Construct it. And let's see. Can I put it? Oops. I did that. Wrong button. Set custom marker. There we go. That's what I wanted, to finally be able to mark where home is. And let's go with that nice, gentle blue color. There we go. So now I can see that to get home. Woohoo! No more having to go back and forth to the map constantly. I'm at the actual shell. They're not large at the tops, but larger than the pieces, and make big storage chests and other great things. I am going to go ahead and make another run over that direction. And I've got the stuff on me to do another trail marker now. So that means that I don't have to keep trying to find... I mean, I've got the backpacks, but eventually I would like to retrieve everything in there, and then they won't be on the screen anymore. So we do need some water, and there we go. Good to go on water. And we've got 34 mushrooms on us, so food is not going to be an issue. Thank you for the tips for everybody who's telling me how to play this game, since I clearly am a total noob at it. So who else is out there right now? Everybody else has gone quiet here. That's cool. Straw, and there's one. Yep. Awesome. And let's eat a little food. Where'd the backpacks go? There they are. Got off course for a second. And there's Captain. Cool. And there is Divine Panda again, lurking. My first subscriber ever. You, sir, are not a founder. You are the founder. And I thank you for it. More than I could possibly express in words. I thank you for it, good sir. So, all right, we got more bits. And another top. There's a shell. All right. So, water container. Cool. Well, might as well just go ahead and get a stack of all of this stuff. And I am in prime Spiderland, I know. Great Oak Beacon has to be nearby here. I mean, that is the Great Oak. So, Great Oak Beacon has to be here in this general vicinity. And I would like, if I can avoid the spiders, would like to get up in here. Okay, do another trail marker right here. Tools, where was it? Utilities, trail marker, there we go. And I got to do these pallets too, those are going to be helpful. So, let's make one of these, and this will help me find it straight away. Put that right there. And we're going to call this one, well, I don't have anything to call it. Nothing special here. So we'll just use this fancy looking little thing here. And we're going to call that the lab. All right. Cool. Can I actually put text on that? No. All right. Let's see. In a position to bust that bubble, and what better time than the present? I was watching, waiting for the perfect time to strike. Hey, anytime you're in here, that's the perfect time. Strike away. All right. Stay away from the flowers, because there's mean critters over there that we don't want to face down. I think I have sap on me right now, don't I? No, I do not have any sap. So just in case we need to make another torch, let's go ahead and grab that, because we're gonna have to make another torch most likely. And let's go ahead and break up a few more acorns. Can't have too many of these pieces. Ah, hey, giant ladybug who's just about made me wet myself. Thank you. Thank you for sneaking up on me. Downloading PC Game Pass. I'll tell you what, Game Pass was one of the best things that I've spent money on up to this point. I mean, that's how I'm playing Grounded right now. So it is 110% worth the money that you pay for it. And actually, I don't have PC Game Pass. Game Pass. I actually have Game Pass Ultimate because I am an Xbox person, and they've done away with. I don't know if you know this, but they've done away with the annual Game Pass subscription. You can no longer get the $60 Game Pass subscription, which breaks down to $5 a month. You have to do the monthly one now, which is $9.99 a month. Game Pass Ultimate is $14.99 a month. So it really doesn't make sense if you have an Xbox. If you're gonna get PC Game Pass and you also have an Xbox, just go ahead and pay for Ultimate. Pay the extra $5 and you're in good shape. Or as I like to put it, Bob's your uncle. Because in my case, Bob really truly is my uncle. I have an Uncle Bob. Death Eater 31006. Howdy. Thanks for dropping in. But Bob is my kid. Dr. Alejandro 89. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Very, very much appreciate it. And Vandal 6 Romeo appreciates it as well. For those of you who weren't here when I introduced him a little bit ago. He's my radio operator. Also known as my bot. Alright, so let's make the pallets if we can here, really quick, because this is starting to drive me nuts. Log pallet, woven fiber, dry grass chunk, and sprigs. Alright, so we need some more fibers, which I have plenty here that I can make it with. Dry grass, I've only got 4. I'm going to have to go get some more dry grass. So let's see if we can find a piece or two of dry grass nearby before nightfall. There we go. I see some right now. There's actually some more right here. Get the right tool. And where are we? Where is it? There it is. Okay, so I don't need the spear on me at the moment. But the hammer I might, so. Should have dropped a third one, but I don't know where it went. No big deal. There's more. One, two, three. Okay, and how much do we need for this? So for these 2 things, so I need 3 and 3. So I need 1 more dry grass chunk. I need more sprigs and lots more woven fiber. So dry grass chunks, we got more dry grass right up here if I can get to it. And actually there's a piece right here. Didn't realize Grounded was on Game Pass. Means I can give it a try. Now, yes, Grounded is on Game Pass. All of the, going forward, I believe, all of the Microsoft Studios, their first-party games, are going to go on Game Pass on release day, I believe. If I heard things correctly at the game showcase that they did a few weeks back. I believe that's what they said, so. Alright, so inventory, spear, and do that. Alright. Get the pieces and drop the gnat fuzz here. So, oh, I had more dry. No, that's been my backpack. Never mind. Sprigs, need those as well. So, let's go ahead and make our pallets. And where can we put those? Well, we have this stuff all sitting right here. So, we'll clean it up as best we can. And let's just drop it over here for now. Let's see. Sorry I can't hang longer, but I'm falling asleep. I keep saying I'm just going to start yelling. I never do. Well, tell Bob I said hi. And wish her the best of luck in healing quickly. And yeah, just let her know we're thinking of her. See. And good night to you too. Thank you, as always, for dropping by. One of my favorite people on Twitch and on Twitter. Thank you so much for dropping in. All right, woven fiber. We got to make some more. So, I thought I had plant fibers. Don't I? Torch. I need woven fiber for that too. Can I even get in here now? I thought I grabbed all of these plant fibers. No, I put them all back into the storage container rather than taking them out. And there's some woven fiber already. So let's come back out here. Oops. Make us a torch really quick. And of course I didn't equip it. So let's Wait a second.
What?
I already had one. Okay. And let's get these pallets made now. So, just checking back in on the chat here really quick. Used to have an Xbox. Used to use Xbox Game Pass. A few things. Used it to play Outer Worlds since I was never getting Epic Games Store. It's a decent system. So, Dr. Alejandra, tell me a little bit about yourself. How'd you find me, first of all? What brought you over here tonight? And I'm thrilled that you came. Absolutely thrilled that you're here. Just curious as to what made you decide to want to drop in and all of that. So, craft. All right, that should be enough. Utilities, plank pallet. Okay, construct. Where do I want to put you? I don't really want to put you down there. Well, I can put you here. That works. So that's the plank pallet. Or was that the grass? We'll find out. Can I put this on here? That one might be the one for grass. Yep. So the other one, no, that was the plank pallet. Oh, that's for the grass. Yeah, so for the log pallet, let's see, I need dry grass chunks, which I thought I had already. Well, let's get these grass planks and start piling them up over here. Get all of this mess out of the way. Because it's starting to look really, really bad around here. See, I've been to one of your YouTube streams before, different name from here though, and I'm subbed on YouTube. Okay, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Well, thank you for subbing there, subbing here, or following here. Very much appreciate it. We just kind of, oops, I'm not ready for that yet. We're just now starting to move into kind of a new era on here, as I don't know if you saw, but I did just hit affiliate on here on Wednesday, and so I'm just really starting to get that all put together and launched and ready to go. So exciting times, and I can't wait to see where all of that goes, but still trying to figure out how it all's supposed to work. And because I really didn't use Twitch much at all prior to starting to stream on here. Really just surprisingly wasn't interested in watching people stream. Now I'm kind of addicted to it. So it's funny how that goes once you start doing it. It's kind of hard to stop at times. But let's see. Log pallet, that's the one that I want to do now. So construct it, drop it right there, and get it built. Sweet. Now we can start putting these things in here. That didn't go very well. Okay. There. Aren't you supposed to... Oh, I'm still missing something. That's why. Woven fiber. I'm short one woven fiber. So material. Craft that. And there we go. Now I can start doing this. All right. So that's going to be really helpful now to have that in there. It's one of the people that found you from the Gen Twitter, and that call out a while ago. I had come into the YouTube stream because of the smooth jazz I was promised. Well, I hope that I at least come close to living up to that billing. I don't know that I fully agree with the opinion of a voice that sounds like smooth jazz, or smooth jazz in just a voice, I believe is what she said. I will absolutely take the compliment. and I will be very thankful for it, and I am very thankful for it, but it's maybe it's just me and my self-deprecating nature that it's a dude, I can listen to you. Well, thank you, Panda, very much appreciate it. Always great to hear compliments like that. Always great. All right, where are we here? Hey, another grass plank. Let's go ahead and put that onto our new grass plank pallet. I don't know how many of those we can stack on there, but I'm going to keep filling it until I can't fill it anymore. And you know what? I unlocked the floor. So what do I have? What do I need to do to make that floor? Okay, so just regular floor. There was like a stone floor that you could make too, and I don't know what that is, how to unlock it or anything. But while we're over here, though, I did pick up the acorn shell, so I want to go ahead and analyze that. Let's see. You do have a smooth voice. Well, thank you. Thank you. I was once told, see, I always thought that I had a really nasally voice. And I was once told, though, when I was probably 16 or 17, by just some friends of my parents one time. They were over visiting, and my parents were out in the kitchen getting food or drinks or something, and we were having a conversation, and the wife of the couple just said, you know, you have a voice that's really easy to listen to. And all I could think at that point was, you are absolutely nuts. Apparently listening to somebody talk through their nose is pleasant to you. So I don't know, but if other people are going to say that that I'm easy to listen to, then yeah, I'll defer to their judgment, because I'm my own biggest critic, and I always will be. All right, let's just do a little cleanup here. And while we're here, let's just go ahead and start hacking stuff down, clearing out land, making space. Oh, don't do that. Pick it up, Mike. There we go. Apparently you can stack that stuff pretty high. Bet you got quite the knack for singing, too. I have been, at times, an aspiring songwriter. So, interesting that you would say that particular thing. I've written somewhere in the vicinity of about 120 songs, and of that 120 or so, maybe 3 or 4 are things that I would actually ever let somebody else hear, because they're not that good. There are a few that I'm very proud of, but for the most part, I look back on them now, and I wrote most of them when I was a teenager. I look back on most of them now. I keep hitting escape. And I think to myself, what was I doing? Thinking that those were good lyrics. And I play guitar. I know I didn't use up all of my sap. Okay, there it is. All right, and I think I need dry grass, but we have a stack of it there. So, yeah. Well, put the gnat fuzz down here. And the gnat meat. Spoiled gnat meat. Acorn tops. Alright. Ant parts that I'm not going to be using at the moment. And acorn shell. Let's see what we can make with that shell, though. But first, I did it again. Craft tools, torch. I need woven fiber, but I can make that. Craft it. Tools. Woven fiber. I only needed 1. It's the second time I've done that now. So, and I keep forgetting to craft and equip as well. So, and it did it again. That's the 3rd time now that I've gone and crafted a torch, and it just disappeared. Fine, we'll do it that way. Where are my torches going? Bueller? Let's see. What kind of guitars do I have? Let's. I'll be right back because this is one of my favorite things. I'm not playing, but I'll show you the guitar. All right, I have, and this is 13 years old now, I think. 13 years old in October. This is the rare Ibanez Acoustic. Not rare, but not terribly common. Ibanez is mostly known for their electrics, but this thing is an absolute beauty. This almost like a knurled maple finish or or surface on that. And I'm about to take out my lights. Hold on a second, I'll fix that. But you can see the the body on that is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me fix my light now. Because otherwise, the fact that there's a green screen behind me will be a whole lot more obvious when it's no longer showing up correctly. So yeah, this is this was a treat to myself. I have a cheap Yamaha starter one that is tucked away in the back of the closet right now. And a little secret about this guitar, I've never changed the strings on it. Not once. And it stays in tune. You would think that the strings would have gone dead. Usually strings go dead in 1 year, 18 months on the outside. But this thing almost never goes out of tune. It might be out of tune now, but no. Yeah, still sounds pretty good. Slightly off, but still sounds pretty good. And I haven't tuned it in a few weeks now. So I don't play all that much though. Let's see, acoustic electric six string with what? Fishman preamp. This is actually, it appears to be a an in-house in Ibanez. So um, I don't know. I don't know enough about preamps. Honestly, I haven't paid too much attention to my music for most of the last decade. Um, you know, married life, 4 kids, work tend to get in the way. So, um, 13 years, never once changed the strings. Astonished, they've never broken. And I can't even begin to tell you how many, literally thousands of hours I've put into this thing since I got it. Um, so yeah, I'm surprised that nothing's ever broken or anything either. But it's been really good to me. And you know, why change the strings if there's no problem with them? If there's no good reason to change them if they still sound good. So um, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put this back, and I will be right back. And I have returned. Let's see, I change mine on my electric once or twice a month, depending on how often I play. You probably play a whole lot more often than I do. Um, I'll pick that thing up every few weeks at this point. Um, my day job has me bogged down for anywhere from 8 to 10, sometimes 11, 12 hours a day. And then I've got a couple of hours with the kids and the wife for dinner and bath time, game time, TV time, whatever. And then I'm usually in here either doing stuff to get the channel set up or Monday, Wednesday, and Friday doing live streams. Or I'm back at stuff for my regular job as well. because we have some evening things that I have to do from time to time. So it's always something. Let's see. I use nixels, which are great for tone and bending, but I break them usually on average every 20 days. Yeah, and you know, with an electric, you're doing a lot more bending than you typically are with an acoustic. So I'm assuming you're referring to an electric, right? All right, let's see if I can figure out why in the world this thing doesn't want to... Yo. What are you? Spoiled meat. Interesting. What is over here, and why is it making a ruckus? I don't know. Let's see. Valid, yeah. Epiphone, Les Paul, Custom, Pro, Blackback. Send you a message on Twitter of it when I got it new. That's sweet. I always wanted so I have a Fender Stratocaster, the low end one, the Squire 2, that I had bought from somebody a long time back for $100 when I had my first job. That's actually, I got the job, and then he had just gotten a PV. I think it was a PV T60. Absolutely gorgeous electric guitar, and he didn't have any need for the Strat anymore, so he sold it to me. So I went ahead and bought it from him. But I always wanted the Gibson Les Paul Black Beauty Studio Edition with the trapezoidal pearl inlays and the gold trim around the outside of the solid glossy black body. That beautiful guitar. I've wanted that guitar for a long time, but like I said, I don't play enough now for it to really matter. So I'm thirsty, I know. Let's see, water container. I can make that now, can't I? So let's see, craft, utilities, water container. Hollowed out acorn can store up to 6 drops of liquid. So I just need woven fiber. All right. Well, let's get back in here and make some more woven fiber. So craft that. And now utilities and water container. Make that. And I think for now, we'll just go ahead and put it like right back on the back side of this thing. You know what? For now, we're actually going to go ahead and go to the lean-to and sleep for a little bit. And we'll get back to it when it's daylight. So, all right, who else is out there right now? Do we still have Dr. Alejandro 89? I know Cool Speedy has gone off to play some games. But, you know, that's actually one of the cool things. You know, I love it when people come in here and watch me do stuff and then go off and play their own games. That's to me, that says you have inspired me to go and do this. So that's pretty cool. But who else do we have out there? Right now, I think it's just you and me, my guy. Apparently, I'm looking at the user count here, and it just plummeted from 5 to 1 really quickly there. Oh, well. Well, you can watch me be a complete idiot all by yourself. Because, you know, I don't do anything halfway. If I'm going to be an idiot, I'm going to be a complete idiot. It's the only way to be an idiot. I guess that thing is full, isn't it? Yep. So we're going to have to make another one of these things. But for now, I'm just going to stack them right on top. I'm just trying to kind of clear out around the outside of the house here because I don't really need I don't want all this stuff around the outside. I want to be able to turn this into more space for a base. So, yeah, all day long, I'll hold your beer. Well, tonight, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but I've got the Seeing Double IPA from Foothills Brewery. Again, the same brewery as on Wednesday that made the Jade IPA. I just bought a mixed 12-pack from them, so. But this is really good, and I love double IPAs. My favorite type of beer. Did you finish the full story that was out for the game yet? Well, as far as I know, it was really just you get up to where. All right. Is this how it's going to be? Okay, they got stuck in my house, and that's cool. All right, we got more ant guts. And I got a head. Perfect. So head and parts, that is absolutely perfect, because now I can make the ant armor. Or the ant helmet, at least. So where is that? Workbench gear. Ant helmet. So, does this have better defense? No, this is not better defense than the acorn face mask. Okay. So, increases hauling capacity, though. So, supplies a bonus to maximum health. Can I wear them both at the same time? It's a helmet and a face mask. I wonder. Let's see, Dr. Alejandro. Yes, okay, so you're the one who asked that. Sorry, Divine Panda's asking all this stuff, and I thought it just kind of blended in there. As far as I know, I finished the whole thing though. So Might Fuzz. Let me go grab my Might Fuzz. As Gnat Fuzz, I need Might Fuzz. All right, and I don't know why I keep bouncing out of that. Workbench gear. Ant helmet. Why can't I craft this? Oh, because I got to do it at the workbench. That's right. I'm hungry. I know. So, let's see. Ant helmet. We will craft the ant helmet. Can I wear the face mask with the helmet? Curious about that. Let's see. Haha, hadn't gotten on and only seen a little from the game. So I have no idea how much is in the game yet. Yeah, so the story, there's not a whole lot to the story, at least as of last Wednesday. There wasn't a whole lot to the story. I don't know how much more they've added to it here. I think they put out an update, but I don't remember what all it was. So I'm going to take a chance on it and see if I can actually wear both of these at the same time. So, let's see, inventory. Let me equip that. And can I equip that too? No, it's one or the other. Okay. Well, I have them both now. So, we'll go with the ant helmet for now, because I wouldn't mind having the extra hauling capacity. Let's see. I'm going to have to clear some more space to put another one of these pallets out. So I think we'll go ahead and break these down right here. See, Tart tends to glitch the orb weavers. So she's out killing spiders by glitching them? I died at the mandibles of a wolf spider several times last week, so. Alright, let's drop these. I do feel like there's a lot more just building, and not so much grinding, but just building and getting things set up in here than there are in other survival games, which is fine. It's pretty cool, actually, because in a survival game, I don't want survival to just be about killing things. I want the survival aspect of it to actually be about surviving and doing all of the things that you need to do to sustain yourself and sustain your own life. So I like that about this game. I actually wish that with as much as I play 7 days, that there was more of an emphasis on just the day-to-day tasks and a little less on the zombies and killing them. In fact, I've thought about a playthrough of 7 days that would be where I only, like, I turn zombies off, but I turn the availability of supplies way down and just turn it into a pure survival game, rather than a zombie survival game. I mean, it's like, that's the way that Rust is, and except Rust is PvP. But, you know, 7 days can be PvP too. So, let's see. Let's see. Plank, pellet, woven fiber. I've got more than enough fibers here, so. Let's see. Yeah, she got the bow. Can't remember how she made it. And she'll find them stuck. Just launch a massive arrows at them. Yeah, you have to change the settings to make that happen. How late are we going tonight? Usually you're about 2 hours at a time. Anything longer for your first stream? Yeah, I'm probably going to hang around here for another 20 to 30 minutes here, I think. What am I planning to do with my channel points? I haven't even had a chance to think about it yet. I just got the emotes, the very basic emotes, and oh, I gotta find food. I have food. I've got to. I just got the emotes and the subscriber badges done today. So yeah, you've got. You're the first one who gets to see those subscriber things as well. Next to my wife, she saw them this afternoon. But I still have to go through and figure out how all of it works. You know, I want to do things like enabling the fun interactive stuff as well. But, you know, we'll go over the course of the next few weeks and get all of that stuff set up. And I am open to any recommendations people have. So if you've got ideas, please, you know, shoot them my way. You can send them to me here, send them to me on Twitter, email it to me, contact@v6agamer.com. Anybody, anytime, can go ahead and send an email over there if they want to, with ideas. If you got a game that you'd like me to consider trying, anything. I mean, really, like I've said, this is all about you guys. You know, y'all are the reason why I do this. So, if I can get feedback from y'all, that's fantastic. So, all right. I need sprigs for the shovel. Let's see, what else do I need? I'm looking for water. I'm just going to go slurp some out of this puddle over here. Not great, but it'll do. See, I'm here for the good and bad, but they took away my license. I don't do no bus driving. Right. Just enjoying the ride in the Vandal. Well, we might talk here at some point about if you're interested in doing a little of the moderation work. I haven't needed it up to this point. I've had one spam guy come in here, and that's it. But it's going to end up being a need at some point. So yeah, I think we could talk about that if you'd like to. Let's see, storage chest stacks 40 items. The basket stacks 20. So I'll have to make a chest at some point here soon. But I need the plank pallet more than anything. I need another one of these. So we'll just go ahead and put it here for now. And let's go gather a whole bunch more of these planks. Why is that now letting me stack higher? Oops. Not sure what I did there, but it was interesting. Let's see, take some time before mods are needed, but always good to get one before that. Yeah, I'd rather have it all figured out before I need it. Before I start streaming one night and I'm getting clobbered by people in here spamming and that sort of thing. So, oops. Man, I got a bunch of grass planks just laying all over the place here. This is almost comical. It's so bad. So, and put you back in here. Oops. Here we go. See how many more I can stack on here. Probably have to make a third one of these pretty soon, but... Yep. I cannot put any more in there. Alright. Well, it's good enough for now, because I just need to start building this thing out, but we gotta see how that's gonna work. Yeah, I got you. Whatever you need. Well, I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate how supportive you've been in a really short period of time. It means a lot to me. So, all right, we're going to go for, like I said, probably about another 25 minutes. We'll go to right about midnight my time. Unfortunately, that's the end of the beer. I was able to drag that out for 2 hours, but that's as far as it goes. I need more water. So now that I've got the stuff for a water container, I should go ahead and actually build that. The question is, how do I transport it? How do I get it to the container? That's another question that's going to need to be answered. So, and what about the floor here? How does that floor work? See, a solid floor can also be used as a ceiling. But I need an actual hard floor. How do I do that? The beer's gone. Let's see. Guess I won't need to hold it for you. You can hold the bottle. I mean, you're more than welcome to do that. So I saw Mental Ninja and a friend of hers building a base this past week, and they had it looked like almost like a cobblestone floor. I don't know exactly how they built it, what it was made out of. But I was interested in seeing what that might entail. So I'll have to look it up at some point, I guess. Let's see, acorn leg plates, definitely better than the cloverleaf shins that I've got. So I've got 8 acorn shells left. I need a chest plate. I need leg plates. It's enough to do them all, but I need more cloverleaf. All right. So yeah, so you can see what I've got right here. So let's see, I need 2 weed stems. So I would actually like to kind of build the whole thing up on scaffolding. So I'm going to tear down a lot of what I have. So, in fact, what happens here if I do this? Boy, that takes an awful lot of work. And I get, what, two planks out of it? Yeah, it's not bad. I've got plenty of planks. So, but let's get back in here. So, yeah, so, what in the world? Mite fuzz? Why did that just, like, fall out of the sky? Did anybody else see that? A bag of mite fuzz just fell out of the sky. Okie dokie. So, can I make stairs? Can I do that yet? Base building. Stairs. There we go. So that's grass plank, 4 grass planks, and a weed stem. I should just take the ones off of the ground. All right. Construct the stairs. And is that the right place for it? Yes, it is. All right. So we're going to put that there. And we're going to build it. And what this is going to do now is it's going to open up the whole... Does this break down easier with the hammer? Let's see. Is this going to go faster if I'm using the hammer? Where's the hammer? There's my hammer. Yes, that goes faster with the hammer. It seems like it does. Can I just do that? I can do that. Look at that. That's even better. That way I don't have to sit here and hack away on it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, and now I can chop this down and build a floor. In fact, that's probably all the materials that I need for that floor. So, craft, base building, floor, right there. I need another one. I need another piece of grass. There we go. Darn. It's not there. 1, 2. What about this? Okay, cool. So that's even easier to move to get around then. That's awesome. Now I've got an easier way to do this. Sweet. So, oops. There we go. And I haven't built it yet, so I can't stand on it yet. Logic. I know. But if you would provide me with some dewdrops, this wouldn't be an issue. I mean, really? Are we in the middle of a drought or something? Well, we're doing it the hard way. I've got plenty of mushrooms.
How terrible this tastes.
3 and 4. All right. So, why is that scaffolding so low comparatively? That's odd. All right, well, we're just going to have to build it like this then. I need stems. I need 2 of them. Okay, and go back and get some grass. Let's see, you can build dew collectors. Game physics, main physics. Free might fuzz though, thumbs up. Hey, I will take free anytime. Free is always good. Free is a favorite. So put that there. And build that. There we go. I may have to jump up to it until I can find a better way to do it, but that's okay. So I do need to tear down some of these walls, though. Gnat fuzz. It's like all of this stuff just kind of falling out of the sky here. What in the world? Are they molting? I got nothing. I have no idea why that's happening. Let's see, ant parts. I will eventually get my inventory sorted out, but right now I don't care. I just don't care. Don't need that, though. All right. And it's starting to get dark, so we're going to have to sleep again pretty soon. All right, get these plant fibers. Can't have too many plant fibers. Recycle that. Alrighty, so we can build this now. Or we can build most of it at this point. Is it kind of, can you kind of see what I'm going for at this point here? I'm trying to get the whole thing elevated so I have an even floor. Because that was driving me nuts about the way that I had it to begin with. Ah, that's a piece of grass that I actually have to hack down. Alright. Let's see. Remember targeting? No, you cannot. I see. That makes sense. That was a defense thing for ants. I mean, I just want to have... I want to get it off of the ground for defensive purposes, but at the same time, I just need someplace with level ground, because inside here, this is all bumpy and crap, so not a whole lot that I can do as far as making a long-term base. And I'm almost out of these things now. So let's finish building that. I'll just drop the rest of these over here for now. I've got to cut down a whole bunch more weeds. But for the time being, I'm just going to tear apart the roof and the walls for the rest of this. And there we go. So, put these right here for now. That sprig keeps growing back. Every time I go away, it comes back. So, let's see. Alright, I need that. And let me grab that as well. Put those over here. So now I've got plenty of those things. And let's see. I know this is really exciting at this point for you guys, but again, this is the problem with live streaming these things, is that you have to watch the boring parts too. I can't just skip these things or edit them out. You have to sit and watch it and suffer through it. Let's see. Didn't you have this convo once? You said that you need to dig up clay on the ground for the clay fountain. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so let me make that shovel. Actually, let me go sleep it off real quick, since we're getting... Well, not quite yet. Shovel. What do I need? Do I have what I need for the shovel? Sprig and an acorn shell. And I put the acorn shells back in here, and now I blocked myself off. So, let's see. Acorn shells, not in there. They're in here. So I got sprigs. Thought they were in there. Did I put them over here? Yeah, I was going to say I didn't use them all. I knew I didn't use them all. Alright. So, let's craft the shovel. And inventory. And I assume it's got to go in one of these slots, so we will do this. Right here. But before we do anything, since I can't see a blessed thing, where's my lean-to? There it is. I can't sleep. Almost there, but I can't do it yet. So let me just come over here where I'm not going to do any damage to anything. And what can I dig? I guess I can only dig the clay, huh? Where there's actual clay deposits. Looks that way. Okay. Well, now I have to find a clay deposit somewhere. Still not there. Alright. Do I have a torch on me? No, I do not. Do I have the stuff to make a torch? No, I do not. Woven fiber, craft it. And let's come over here and grab this sprig that keeps growing back. And now, torch, craft, and equip. And 5, there we go. Now I can at least see. See, I should be able to dig that. It's, yeah, come on. Eli, Vandal is a genuinely nice guy and loves cornmeal. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I love Mega Crush too. I love Mega Crush too. It is so good to see you, Eli. We are here with our first official affiliate level stream tonight, and I am thrilled that you came out to join us. That just makes the night complete right there. All right. Can I sleep now? Yes.
I can't be the only one feeling tired. Time to hit the hay.
Clay is in the riverbed. Didn't you have this convo before? You're like, hey, the building isn't as entertaining. Dude, thank you. You are absolutely awesome. You are absolutely awesome. You are making my night here. All right, so I've got 2 founders. That's awesome. Got 8 more of those to give away. Or have people buy, or whatever the case may be. All right, let's see. So, where in the world is the riverbed? Down in here? No. I know I've seen clay in the game before. I just don't know where to find it. See, figure if I'm subbed, Eli has to be subbed, just how it goes. I'm not going to complain. I am absolutely not going to complain one bit about it. Where's the clay? Dang it. Sorry for yelling. There it is. Clay. That's some mighty hard clay right there. Okay. Clay foundation. That's what I was trying to find. All right. Let's see if I can find any more clay while I'm out and about. Oot and a boot. Hold on. A conch shell? Or snail shell. Yeah. That's really cool. I haven't seen this before. That is absolutely awesome. Looks like a human ear right there. But alright, you dadgum gnat. I don't really think you want to challenge me because I got a big pokey stick here and I'm not afraid to use it. Oh, crap! Ho ho! No! No! Stay away, Spidey. Stay away. Can I outrun it? Do I have any hope of getting away from this thing? Oh, can I stay away from it if I get in here? Can I get away from it in here? Oh ho. Ho. Well, that just ramped up the pucker factor to about diamond making levels. All right. Oh, come on. You're going to make me get the pokey stick out now. And, oh, needy. Thank you. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you so much. And Panda, thank you for giving it to me. I didn't even see that part. Thank you. Oh, you guys are making my night tonight. I tell you, you really, truly are. You are just, oh. I can't even begin to tell you how humbled I feel right now. I'm dead serious. This is way more than I expected today. It'll make me start to get misty here in a minute. I knew a few misties. At least 2 of them. Let's see. That's it for me, though. I'm done, I promise. Hey, you gifted it to 2 of my favorite people. So, that was just really cool. Really, really cool. All right. So I forgot what we were doing now. I do know that I am... Why am I still holding the torch? Put the torch away. You're just burning it up. It's the same sort of stupid stuff that I do in 7 days, too. Just totally forget what I'm doing. Lose track of stuff. That's same. More aphid honeydew. I'm not going to eat that one right away. I'm going to put that one away. All right. So, hey, Gnat, come here. Gnat King Cole? Nope. Gnat on a pole. Where are you? Tart, thank you. Thank you so much. And weren't you going to bed? I'm glad you didn't, but weren't you going to bed? Now I just need a ton of clay. Yeah, I've got 6 of them. So I have to go analyze that, actually. So, let's see. So, armor dummy and weapon wall mount. Cool. Yeah, so now I'm just going to have to make sure I've got a shovel with me. Excuse me, wherever I go, so that I can go ahead and keep putting those together. Or keep digging up clay. So, well, Dr. Alejandro, you and another guest tonight have been immensely helpful. Thank you. Thank you very much for the input. All right, so I want to build another floor piece here. So we'll do that, and we're going to put one here and one there. And start building them. Can I pick them up? Nope, can't reach them from there. All right. Oops. Drop that. Pick that up. Can I get up there? Hey, nice placement of the base there. All right. This is why y'all watch. To watch me talk like I know what I'm doing and then prove that I don't. Good comedy. Good for a laugh. Glad I can make y'all smile. All right. So now we've got a place up here. I want to extend this out, and ultimately I want to make this nice and big here. Then I'll put another one right here once I move those. But for now, I'm not overly concerned about further building. Right now, unfortunately, it's just about time to leave. We got about another 9 or 10 minutes yet. But so while we're still here, I'm going to go on another clay hunting mission. But I've kind of lost track of everything I was trying to do because y'all caught me off guard with all the subscriptions. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm trying to do here. My inventory is totally full, so let me eat. Let me eat a few of these, and let's go find some more water. I hear a gnat. There he is, and my health is way down, so hopefully it'll start to come back up here. I think that spider did a number to me. The physics in this game are a little interesting. Still got a few things to work out on that, apparently. That dandelion seed just bouncing along there. All right. I know. Trying to find anything here. I'd rather not slurp some more out of it. Although, you know, I've got plenty of mushrooms. So I guess I'm just going to find some water laying down in a puddle here. And we'll just drink that.
I don't want to understate this, but this is bad.
All right. We'll go back and get some more mushrooms here in a minute. Because there was some right back there. Now that we're full again. And let's see. Grab these. Alrighty. Clay, where are you, Clay? You gotta be somewhere. So, there's a spider web there. What do you think the chances are that there's a spider nearby? I'd say pretty good. I'm really tempted to go after that ant, though. Really tempted. Not that tempted. There's bad decisions, and then there's so ho ho ho. I got an army of orb weavers behind me. I am apparently in Spider's Central. Where am I on the map? Okay. Ooh, just gotta not run into one of those hidden spiders. That's how I died the first time, and that was a let's just say an undergarment browning situation. It was not fun. I mean, it was in the middle of the dark, and he just I'm about to get into the oak lab, and he just jumps out of nowhere right in front of me. And I kind of just said, oh, well, I'm pretty much screwed. So, okay. So there is a grub moving around. I want my stabby stick. Where's my stabby stick? What happened to my stabby stick? Is it gone? Did it break? Did I throw it? I apparently threw it. Hey, I see water. Let's get up here and get this first of all. Alright. Where did that grub go? I want to dig this guy up. Isn't that what you do with him? Okay, why does that thing keep popping up? What is that telling me? Does anybody know what that's telling me? Is it just saying you're getting close to the lab? Or what is it? See, I mean, I watched to look at that beautiful mug. Listen to that sweet southern intonation. I live in North Carolina. I've lived in Texas, Delaware, and Pennsylvania. I've picked up little hints of accents along the way, but I'm also very studied in the English language and English literature. And so I tended to not pick up the accents nearly as thoroughly as a lot of people do. And so it's interesting that you hear that little bit of Southern in there, that little bit of Yankee. Now, sure, now I'm finding water all over the place. Can't get away from it. I'm going to drown in it pretty soon. When I need it, no. Can't find it anywhere. All right, well, there is... Do I have any inventory space to pick these things up? Yes, I do. What else do we have? I have an excess of these axes, so I can... Let's see. W... Drop... Trash. There we go. Yes, trash it. And let's trash this one as well. Okie dokie. Now, although I don't want you there, I want a stabby stick. Give me a stabby stick. Where is it? Spear. Spiky sprig does better damage, but it's slower speed. And I don't have any thistle needles, so I can't do anything with it anyway. So the bow, sprig, gnat fuzz, and woven fiber. Woven fiber. That's really good. Woven fiber. I need 2 sprigs, and that should not be a problem. Aren't you supposed to be able to dig these things up? There we go. And now I need the stabby stick. Fine. Sprig, sprig. Make the stabby stick. Where'd you put my stabby stick? There we go. I am forever going to call it a stabby stick now. I don't think I have a choice. It has to forever be known as a stabby stick. My inventory's full. No! Alright, I gotta grub hide. And what can I drop? What can I drop? What can I drop? I've got so many plant fibers here. So, oh, and I got goop too. Alright, so W, drop the stack. Okay, where are you? There we go, raw grub meat. Cool. Well, I didn't get any... I didn't get what I was after. I came out here after... Hey, 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 hey. Another grub. How is it full? Guess I can only have one in the stack at a time. Alright, well, I've got plenty more plant fibers. So I want to drop the stack again. And grab that. Alright, let's get home. And then we're going to call it a night because I am now past midnight. So, let's see. I do love those trail markers. Those have been fantastic. Very helpful. I should have built one and put it down back there, actually, so that I knew where all that good stuff was. Oh, well. 'Tis not the end of the world. There's got to be a good clay deposit somewhere around here as well. There's like, you know, so much clay I don't know what to do with all of it. But we're going to have to find that next time. Because for now, I'm going to head home. And can I get down to this thing without dying? There we go. Let's get back up. Oh, we got to it. All right, Dr. Alejandro subscribed. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's analyze this stuff if we can really quick. Thank you very, very much. All right, grub leggings and grub goggles. Cool. Tell you what, this game has no shortage of interesting stuff that you can make. Very creative on the part of the, so let's see, smoothie station already known. All right, so we have, I think now, everything that we need for the smoothie station. But I'm not going to make that yet. I want to make it once we can build up top. So we'll go ahead and hold off on that for the time being. Let's see. Let's put a bunch of the duplicate stuff down here for now. Duplicate, triplicate, quadruplicate. Put you right there. And let's see. We've got more spoiled meat. We've got grub meat. Why won't that stack? It's just weird. And I think, well, we got an extra axe too that we don't need. Put the clay down there. We'll put that down there. I'll reorganize all this stuff at another time. Okay. Well, we are going to, well, it's going to save it for us when we quit. So, save will be made. Yes. All right. So, we are backing out of it now. And we're going to go ahead and finish things out for the night. So, you guys have done, you've done the nearly impossible, and that is to render me speechless, because y'all know I can ramble on and on. I'm not quite to the level of Jerwoodle, who basically random gibberish is what comes out of his mouth when he's thinking of what he actually wants to say, and he's really good at it. But y'all have essentially rendered me speechless in that I don't know what to say about your generosity at this point. You guys, that's fantastic. I mean, what was that, 5 subs, I think, tonight? So first night out, we've already got 5 subscriptions. That is just absolutely incredible. And you have warmed my heart and made my week. So it makes me really feel like all of this effort to get to this point, you know, I've been at this for 6.5 months, if you go back to the YouTube stuff. 6.5 months of really working hard, time away from the wife, time away from the kids, a lot of money spent to get the base foundation of everything put together. It makes it feel worth it. So thank you all very, very much. And I can't wait for Monday. I look so forward to stream nights, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They're really the highlights of my week at this point. Getting to the chance to sit here and talk to y'all and just have a really great time with you. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. But what we always do when we wrap this up is we always try to find somebody to raid. So I am going to try and figure out who to raid. If anybody has any ideas, shout something out, because as of right now, I don't see anybody online who I would normally go ahead and raid. So does anybody have somebody? I prefer to go raid a small streamer who's kind of in the same, at the same level as where I'm at right now, or even earlier in their journey, to try and give them a nice boost. So If you've got anybody in mind, now would be the time to. Captain is on. How do have I not followed Captain? All right, we will find out in a second if I followed him. I've got Captain Silver. There we go, Captain Sure. Playing some Ark, and I haven't followed.
So what's everyone doing tonight? You watching hockey still?
Well, that would be why I didn't see him there. All right. So he saw me go ahead and do that. He doesn't know what he's in for here in a second. All right. Yep, here we go. So we are going to go ahead and raid Captain. We don't have a whole lot of folks here at this point, but we are going to go ahead and raid. So let's go ahead and give him a little bit of a boost. Thank you for stopping in and spending the evening with me. I can't wait for Monday when we do this again, but we're going to get the raid set up here. And here we go. Start the raid. Give it another 6 seconds. And here we go. This is Vandal 6 Actual, out.